This video explores the geological science behind the 52 Shakti Peethas. Discover how ancient civilizations identified these living landscapes through the lens of tectonic activity and Earth's natural energy. Tectonic divinity bridges the gap between spirituality and science, revealing the geological foundations that shaped these sacred sites. Ancient people possessed a profound ability to identify active landscapes. These sacred sites function as accurate geological maps of the Indian subcontinent's most energetic zones. The collision of the Indian tectonic plate generated massive crustal stress, creating high volatility zones that dictate the placement of the Shakti Peethas. Fault lines act as conduits for deep earth energy. Ancient humans perceived these natural anomalies as centers of concentrated divine manifestation. Himalayan sites anchor directly to active tectonic thrust lines, where plates are constantly sliding and building immense pressure. Deep-crustal fractures power a hydrothermal engine, where infiltrating rainwater is heated by geothermal sources and minerals, then vents back to the surface. At the Bakreswar site, high emissions of helium and radon prove that its mineral hot springs are connected to deep-crustal geological drivers. The eternal flames of Jwalamukhi are fueled by subterranean methane reservoirs that escape through natural microfractures in the rock. Tectonic pressure on quartz-rich crystals generates electrical charges through the piezoelectric effect, concentrating energy at structural joints. Biological sensitivity to these electromagnetic fields and telluric currents may have led pilgrims to interpret the subtle neurological stimulation as divine energy. Karst topography hides massive underground networks, where water carves channels and fissures into soluble rocks like limestone and dolomite. At Kamakhya, seasonal monsoon flooding leaches iron oxide into the groundwater, turning the spring water red, an event celebrated as the goddess's menses. In Himalayan, Pakistan, tectonic subduction forces pressurize slurry and gases to the surface, creating rhythmically bubbling mud volcanoes. Ultimately, the geo-spiritual matrix reveals a consistent link between geological activity and the locations of these sacred sites across the region. This brilliant ancient methodology allowed civilizations to map the physical breathing points of the Earth, transforming geological reality into a shared spiritual heritage. These sites remain a primitive yet precise geological map, marking the subcontinent's most energetic zones and connecting us to the power of the living planet.